Hello, this is Mr. Soy, and I wanted to show you an example of how to solve the problem when you're given 2 points and asked to find the linear equation that passes through those 2 points. As you can see, we're asked, given the following points, find the equation of the line that passes through these points. We're given the points 1, 7 and 4, 12. Well, because we aren't given the y-intercept, we don't really have any way to start when we're using our standard y equals mx plus b. So instead we're going to use another form of a linear equation known as point slope. Let me write that down. And it looks like the following. Y equals y1 plus m, our slope, times x minus x1. And basically, we're allowed to take one of our points, x1, y1, and I'm going to use this one right here. This is my x1 and that's my y1. And we're going to plug that into this equation to start finding the actual equation for our line. When I do that, I end up with y equals y1, well, y1 is the 7, plus m, my slope, but I don't know that yet, times the quantity x minus x1. Well, in our first point, my x is 1, so 1 minus 1. Okay, so that's a good start. The problem is I still have 3 unknowns, x, m, and y. Well, that's where the second point comes in. I can now plug in my second point for x and y in this equation, and then I'll be left with just m to solve for. So y, well, our second y is going to be 12, 7, plus m, which we don't know. And then my x, well, the second x I have is 4, so 4 minus 1. Okay, now I'm left with nothing but m and a bunch of numbers that I need to essentially move around and so that I have m equals. All right, well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to complete the 4 minus 1 there and simplify that to get rid of my parentheses. 4 minus 1 is 3, and that would be 3m. Now I'm going to subtract over my 7. Cancels here. 12 minus 7 would give me a 5. So 5 is equal to 3m. And then my last step would be to divide both sides by 3. And I end up with a slope m equal 5 over 3. Awesome. Now I have my slope. I can plug that back in to the equation that I started with, right there. I'm going to move to the next page so that hopefully we can continue this. So y equals 7 times 5/3. All right, so we've got our equation after plugging in our slope of 5/3, and it's y equals 7 plus slope 5/3 times the quantity x minus 1. This is not a completely unusable form of a linear equation, but traditionally we would like to have it in our slope-intercept form. That gives us a nice easy way to be able to graph it manually, and it also gives us a nice clean way to put it into our calculator and graph it that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite this equation and convert it into slope-intercept form. First thing I'll do is distribute my 5/3 to get rid of the parentheses. And I get 5/3 x minus 5/3. Okay, well, traditionally, I like to try to clear my fractions to make my life a little bit easier. And we can still do this. It's just at the end we'll have to divide that fraction or that essentially 3 out. So to get rid of my fractions, I'm going to multiply everything in our equation by 3, which is the denominator of both fractions. When I do that, I end up with 3y equals 21, 3 times 7, and then 3 times 5/3, well, that just gives me 5. I got rid of the fraction. And then 3 times a negative 5/3, well, that also just gives me negative 5. Okay, so now I'm going to combine my 21 and my 5 together. Get 3y equals, well, 21 minus 5 is 16. And then I'm going to reorder these, so I get 3y equals 5x plus 16. Now we're close to our slope-intercept form. And then our last step is just simply divide out this 3 across every single thing in our equation, and I end up with a final equation in slope-intercept form of y equals 5 thirds x plus 16 thirds. And that would be the answer to the question of what equation passes through these 2 points. Hope this helped you. Thank you.